So before I begin the video proper, I'm just going to let you know straight off the bat that the audio quality is going to be a little bit on the crappy side, mainly because I'm still trying to figure out the whole setup for this. So I apologize for that. Hopefully by the next time you see me in this little setup, the audio will be 1,000 times better. So again, apologize for that, and yeah, let's just get on with the whole video. 2018 has been quite the year for your boy. I mean, so much has happened, both good and bad this year, that I can't really put it into words. Yet, when I look into this particular channel, it feels like I've been doing nothing but eating hot Cheetos and playing video games all day. So seeing that this is probably the first video I posted all of 2019, the main question I should probably ask is, where have I been? And really, I've been living life. I mean, I recently graduated from the best HBCU, and I'm currently getting my master's over in Mississippi. So, it's not like I've been doing nothing this whole time. But I've also been soul searching, reevaluating everything in my life this year. From my relationships, my friendships, family, my goals, my dreams, everything. And when I came around to searching and reevaluating this channel, the main question I had to ask myself was, what's the point? Because let's be real here. At least for the last 2 years, I had no clue what I was doing. Like, if you just look at the list of videos I've made, you can see how sporadic I was in terms of like a format or an idea. Heck, a lot of those videos I don't really care for nowadays, except for like maybe 3 of them. Okay, like if there's one thing that is blatantly clear, is that I'm not really rooted in anything. I mean, yeah, I do games, sure. But do you know how broad that is? Like, there's RPGs, platformers, FPS shooters. Ignore the fact that I said first-person shooters because FPS shooters sounds better. There are card games, there's puzzle games, there's racing games, there's sandbox games, also known as half the games you see at E3. And then, don't get me started about the format of which you can talk about these things, because there are overviews, reviews, let's plays, previews, reaction, news-covered videos. Like, obviously, there's a whole lot that there is to talk about in terms of games. So I told myself if I really wanted to continue doing this, I need to narrow it down a little bit. And in the process of narrowing this down, I happened to come across my motto. The thing I say in every video. Every game deserves a little love. I remember coming up with that motto when I first started the LovelessGamer show, which was this episodic review show that focuses on games that were either underrated, like below the radar, or games that people didn't like and tried to always give a positive spin on it. That's how I started. That was the whole reason why I wanted to do YouTube in the first place, to give a positive spin to games. But somewhere down the line, I got focused on fame. I got focused on, wanted to become one of the greatest YouTubers ever made. I got wrapped up in my own pride that I lost sight of that. Like, this video I did reacted to some Sonic Forces news is by far one of the most popular videos I've ever made on this channel. It's really the source of one of my first major booms, and where a bunch of the subscribers I have at this point came from. But looking back on it, it's actually kind of one of my laziest. It's not to say that I wasn't interested in the topic, but I really didn't put much effort as far as what I consider to be quality. But if we take it around on the flip side, we have videos like the Sonic trailer parody or the Bobbleman video. Videos that didn't really do well initially, but when I talk about me doing YouTube channels, those are always the videos I like to come back to, because there's just some sort of charm and some energy that I happen to capture there. I can't really explain it, but I want that back. I want to start doing videos that I want to do. And I want to start, making stuff that's timeless and entertaining, and stuff that I'll enjoy long after I'm done. And okay, sure, a lot of you love muffins are like, okay, so what does this have to do with updating the channel? Well, I'm just trying to give context, because for the rest of 2019, this channel is going to revolve around focus and consistency. And here are the steps I'm planning to make in order to make that happen. First and foremost, the LovelessGamer show is coming back for a season 2. So everything before that is season 1, and now is season 2. Reason being is that I love making these videos. No matter what, from scripting to editing to recording, the whole process, I love doing it. And it's just, the problem has always been, it just took a lot of time. And yeah, I've taken some steps to streamline it, but it does take some time. So I've been spending some months just kind of planning it out and trying to get ahead of the curve so I can start releasing these things kind of consistently. In fact, the first episode for the LovelessGamer Show Season 2 is out right now. So you can go ahead and click the card up there, or you can just check at the end of the video for that episode. And personally, I had a lot of fun making that. Yes, just straight off the bat, it's not really a review of anything. It's just kind of the setup for the premise. But I still had a lot of fun making it, and I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I've enjoyed making it. As far as the rest of the year, right now I'm looking at releasing a video every week during October. And then after that, I would stagger it every 2 weeks all the way till Christmas. That's the tentative plan for right now. And I think I've gotten ahead enough in the curve to where I can kind of keep that going for a little bit. And of course, the most important thing is that if there needs to be a change, because I am going to school full time to get a master's, I will make an update video kind of like this just to kind of let you guys know what's up. And all that leads up to announcement number 2. The LGS is going to be the only project I'm working on. So point blank, in-depth, any let's plays, any review, reaction, whatever, like scrapping all that. I want to focus solely on the LovelessGamer Show because I want to develop my voice. I want to get back to having one format style and perfecting that. Now, I'm not going to sit here and be a hard block. If something comes up, like something happens, and I really feel compelled to talk about it, yeah, I'll talk about it. I'll make sure to put a little more effort into talking about it, but I'll largely talk about it. But those are going to be like on a case-by-case basis. It's definitely not going to be a thing that happens often. And of course, you know, you never know what life can throw at you. But, you know, outside of that stipulation, nothing. Nothing but LovelessGamer Show. And number 3, as far as the old videos, I'm going to catalog some of them. I'll be honest with you, a lot of these old videos I don't really stand by. I don't like some of them, a lot of them. But I don't want to delete them because behind those is a lot of memories. A lot of things that I've, you know, done, a lot of things I've enjoyed. And honestly, it was a part of who I was. It kind of just tells a story of me as a person and how much I've evolved. And just to make it clear which videos I do stand by and which ones I don't, any video that I currently stand by and currently enjoy and currently want you to watch will have the new logo. Everything else will have the old logo. True? Cool. And I guess the last thing I want to bring up now, just to nip it in the bud right now, is this point right here. I am a graduate student. I'm going to school for music performance in Mississippi. That is my priority, because that is where I'm basing a lot of my future. That's where I feel God is calling me to right now. And that is my utmost priority. So if this starts to fall off a little bit, or it starts to come a little bit secondary, and for some reason I don't say anything, just know I'm focused on school. Because at the end of the day, I don't get paid for this. This is not my job. This is really a hobby. This is something that I just really want to do. And it's important that I set that parameter right now so we don't get, and there's no confusion, there's no disappointment that comes from this. And yeah, I think that's basically it. So all that said, thank you guys so very much for watching. Thank you for your continued support. And I can't wait to show you what's in store for the rest of the year. God bless.